Today we're going to be testing out Poetic's brand new turtle skin case for the iPad Pro 13-inch. The turtle skin case is a wraparound case and it's got some pretty thick edges to help protect your iPad in case you happen to drop it. We're going to see how well it fits the iPad, what it feels like in the hand, and how well it works with a screen protector on your iPad. And if you guys want to pick it up yourself, I will be putting product links in the video description. So here is the case itself. It does have some weight to it. I'd probably say it's maybe about the weight or a little bit less than the iPad itself. And as you can see, it does have some pretty nice, thick, bolstered edges. So if you happen to drop your iPad, it's definitely going to be protected in this case. It's made of a TPU type material. It's also military grade, drop tested. And it's very flexible. It's got a nice, smooth, rubbery type feel to it. So let's see how much the iPad itself weighs. iPad is 645 grams with the tempered glass screen protector on it. And the case weighs 300. So it's a little less than half of what the iPad weighs. So let's put our iPad inside the case here. It does take a little bit to get your iPad in there, but once it's in there, it is definitely not coming out. So the case does feel really nice in the hand. Again, the edges are nicely bolstered. They're very round and they have a lot of protection, especially for the edges and the sides of the iPad. As you can see, it does add a little bulk to the iPad. Not a huge amount, but again, you're buying this case for protection, so you want to have it a little bit thicker. As you can see on the back, it's got kind of like that turtle shell pattern. Feels really nice. And the back also has these nice thick pads to help protect the back of the iPad as well. Perfect cutout for your camera here. We have our volume buttons, very easily pressable on the top. We have our power button over here. Works perfectly, turns on the screen. We also have a couple cutouts for the speakers on each side. We will be testing out what the sound sounds like with the case on the pad as well. We have our cutout for our charging port, and it's got kind of like this texture along the edges as well. Pretty nice case, feels good in the hand. Now I do have a tempered glass screen protector on my iPad, and if you look at the top here, you can see that the case actually goes over the screen protector, so you don't have to worry about any lifting, any bubbles. So if you have a film or a tempered glass screen protector on your iPad, this case is going to work perfectly with it. Now, one thing to note is if you are using this case and you do use an Apple Pencil, there's no place to actually store it on the case, and it won't really hold onto the side or even charge. But if you put your pencil on the side here, you can feel a little bit of a magnetism, kind of want to hold the Apple Pencil, but if you tilt your case any more than, a little past 90 degrees, the Apple Pencil will just fall off. So that's just something to keep in mind. So now that we know it fits really nice on the iPad and it works well with your screen protectors, let's test out what the sound sounds like with the case on the iPad.
And at 40,230 feet, it's the deepest hole on Earth. It took almost 20 years to reach its depth of 7.5 miles.
Mel's hole is deeper than that.
Well, that's true, but that's another episode.
They pulled some crazy stuff out of Mel's hole.
Cola Super Deep was abandoned.
So as you heard, the speakers on the iPad are still super loud. And I actually think it might be a little louder than normal because it's taking the sound, bouncing it off the side of the case, and redirecting it now towards your face because these slots are pointed, directly towards you. So instead of the sound just coming out of the sides, it's coming actually towards your face now. So whether you're going to be listening to music or videos, you're not going to have any problems hearing sound. And if you want to charge your iPad using the USB Type-C, let's see how it fits with a thicker USB Type-C cable. And it fits perfectly fine inside the little cutout. So you shouldn't have any problems even with thicker USB Type-C cables. And if we take a look at the iPad from the side, you can see how much of a raised edge we get to protect our front screen. And this is also, again, with a tempered glass screen protector already on the iPad. So you've got almost 360-degree protection with this case. Again, these edges are super cushy. If you happen to drop your iPad on the corners or on the side, it's definitely going to be protected because these edges are not slim. They're made for protection. And again, you also have some protection for your screen if you happen to put your iPad face down or even maybe drop it face down. As long as it falls on a flat surface and there's nothing protruding into the screen, it should be fine. So again, a very nice protective case, and if you guys want to pick it up yourself, again, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.